Welcome to Spoiler Street. In this video I will be discussing Coronation Street Spoilers next week between the 4th and the 8th of April. Coming up next Monday, Abby is surprised to find Toyah staring at her newborn son Alfie in the neonatal unit of the hospital. Toyah has been supporting Abby through her unexpected pregnancy and birth and has seemed to grow an attachment to the baby. Toyah is still unaware that the baby is in fact her husband's love child with Abby after they had a one-night stand together. Toyah and Imran have always wanted a baby together, and when she finds out the truth, she will be heartbroken. Emma is still trying to sneak around with John so Craig and Faye don't discover she is still dating him secretly. But she slips up as John left his phone at Emma's apartment when he was over there earlier, and when heading back to get it, he was greeted by Faye and Craig. Now the secret is out and they all know that Emma is still attached to Ted's grandson John and that she has been lying to them about not seeing him anymore. I wonder if they will confront her about this or try and play it cool so John doesn't get suspicious, as he still doesn't know that they were anything to do with his granddad's death. Addy speaks to Summer as he heard worrying news from his sister Asha about her acting strange and perhaps not managing her diabetes properly. He asks her what's wrong, but she said she was out with the girls and didn't bother to check her blood sugar levels and shrugged it off as not a big deal. But viewers know that Summer is struggling more than she is letting on. And on top of diabetes, she also has an eating disorder, which seems to be getting worse and worse as time goes on. Coming up on Wednesday the 6th of April, Laura's illness seems to be taking a toll on her, and she ends up in the hospital. After Laura and her daughter Kelly are not on speaking terms, Gary feels guilty and goes there to support her and asks her about her health. There is no obvious signs of her health deteriorating, but she does tell Gary that she is heartbroken over how her relationship has ended with her daughter. You can tell this makes Gary feel guilty, as he is in fact the one responsible for Rick's death, but Laura took the blame to hopefully spare her daughter more pain in the future. But it feels like her plan has backfired and she wants her daughter back in her life for the little time she has left. It is unclear what has happened, but Faye is worried about her baby. So her and Craig head to the hospital to get it checked out. They are both anxious and afraid that something might be wrong, or she might actually be losing the baby. The nurse then runs a scan of Faye to check on the babies. She then drops some major news on them which leaves Faye and Craig shocked. It is unclear at this point what the news actually is, but hopefully it is positive rather than negative. Nick finally allows Sam to pursue his interest in chess, and he even enters a local tournament. Nick can be seen watching Sam battle it out against his opponents. Coming up on Friday's episode, John now knows the truth about Emma, as Faye has confessed to John about her and Emma's involvement in his granddad's death. We know Emma is leaving the street, but after John has discovered this about her, it's unclear if she is leaving happily with John or running away from her problems in Weatherfield on her own. It is the day of the Hairstylist Awards, and it appears Kelly has won her category for Best Trainee Stylist. She seems delighted and everything seems to be going great. Then, all of a sudden, Gary shows up in a state of panic. He tells Kelly how her mother is in a terrible condition at the hospital, and that they think she only has a matter of hours to live. I wonder if Kelly will put her bad feelings toward her mother aside and visit her one last time to make peace. Daisy's jealousy over Daniel continues. Daisy and Daniel return to the pub after a nice day out together. Nikki suddenly arrives at the pub also and seems to have an excited feeling about her. She then announces that she has got the job as teaching assistant at the school. Daisy is clearly not happy about this at all, as this means Nikki and Daniel will be working alongside each other every day.